Today I'm going to show you guys how to replace your worn out Chrysler Dodge keys with a aftermarket replacement. Mine's worn out, the buttons you could barely click them, versus the new one's nice and clean. First thing you're going to want to do is remove the key at the bottom. With the key removed, you're going to have these two slots. This bottom one here is where the key was, and this one here is what we're going to use to pry this open. Using the key, I'm going to take it and put it in here and pry it open. All I did was take the key here and like this, twist it, and the cap was able to, or the cover was able to split in half. I don't think I could do it. There we go. I can do it with one hand. We're going to remove the battery. And if it's tough to do by hand, grab the key, pry it from here. All right. We were able to put the key here on this side of it, and you can see there's no lip there, and we removed the battery pretty easily. Now on this side with the chip, it's a little more difficult. It doesn't fall right out. You have one pin here that's holding it in place. The way I like to do this is press on the buttons. You can see mine is completely shot here. Press on the buttons. It's going to free this up a little bit. We'll pull on it. Be very, very gentle. You don't want to damage the chip. The chip here. Still, I'm struggling to do it with one hand, so behind the scenes, I'm going to go ahead and do that with the bottom button here. Let's see if I could do it with just my fingers here. There you go. And my goal here is I'm going to keep doing that until I can get this board to clear the pin there. All right, one little trick I found, if you put a finger here while you use another finger to push out here, it puts in a little more leverage on this point and pops it up versus keeping it free from any tension here and just pushing it. It doesn't do as much as putting pressure here, pushing up here. Continue to give that a shot and come back on camera when this is free. All right, so this took a little bit of effort. Essentially, just wiggled it, got it up high enough and pulled it, clocked it this way, and it was able to pry out of there. Now we're gonna give this, open up this key, we're gonna pull out the key fob, and it's already split in half, and we'll put everything back together. Here we have the original key, uncut key, old covers, the battery. Let's start with putting the battery back. And this has, remember, this has to make contact with the chip. So we're not gonna put it this way. We're gonna follow the mark in there, the positive side towards the bottom. And you wanna put this side in first, and then it'll hold in place. Chip. We want to align this with the pin out there, and the buttons on the board are going to go facing the face of the key cover there. So fits really, really easy. It's not as tight as the original one. If you flip this over like this, you'll see it'll want to fall out. It's kind of wiggling a little bit, but as soon as we close off the key, and sandwich it together, all right, so with two hands, I was able to close it without any issue. Now you have a fully complete operable remote. You can hear the clicks there. None of this bullshit deteriorating cover anymore. I had two keys, two original keys. Both had the same issue. This is the first one I replaced. And now I have two functional keys. These were eBay keys, cost me $16 shipped to my